Alright, you guys, what is going on? It is your boy King Voss, and I'm back with another different kind of R&B video. Now, this topic has been talked about a lot on the channel, and when y'all see my Chris Brown reactions, I always refer to Chris Brown being the better dancer than Michael Jackson, but Michael Jackson being the better singer than Chris Brown. Michael Jackson having a better stage performance, but Chris Brown is a better raw dancer. So we gonna see what they both got. Now, this is the first time I've ever seen this video. I've seen these kind of compilations everywhere, but this is like the most complete one that I've seen. It got the most views. So let's react to this one, guys. Come on, let's get into this. Oh, first, if you're new to my channel, if you're a Michael Jackson fan, if you're a Chris Brown fan, you're gonna love this channel. Subscribe to my channel because I do Chris Brown and Michael Jackson reactions all the time. So, and in my last video, I said comment down below, and the Chris Brown fans, the Breezy fans, they killed it on that video. They comment down below and say Chris was the king of R&B. So, Michael Jackson fans, y'all gotta comment on that video, man. Y'all gotta comment on that video. But all right, let's get into this. It's actually pretty cool how much Chris Brown's, if you really pay attention to the detail of this video, how influenced he is by Michael Jackson. It's actually pretty cool because this video kind of breaks down like so many similarities. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I will say this. Michael does his dances better than Chris Brown. Like, for example, if Chris can't do the moonwalk better than Michael Jackson, I'm sorry. Nobody on this earth does the moonwalk better than Michael Jackson. Nobody does the stand on the tippy-toe thing that he does better than Michael Jackson. Now, when Michael is untouchable when his own dance moves. He's undefeated with that so far, what I've seen. Chris got a decent moonwalk, but Chris used the wrong type of shoes for the moonwalk. And I feel like that's why Chris's moonwalk is not as clean as Michael's. Michael does his with the classy dress shoes, and I feel like his is made for the moonwalk. You know what I mean? In terms of footwork, they're about equal. They got both. Michael Jackson had amazing footwork. Chris Brown has amazing footwork as well, as we can see. But in terms of footwork, they're equal, in my opinion. They're equally, that's equal. When it comes to doing Michael Jackson's classic dance move, Michael has got the upper hand on that one so far. See, like right there in terms of this natural footwork, they're about equal. You know what I mean? Like pretty much y'all probably would agree. Of course, the Michael Jackson fans gonna say, of course, Mike is untouchable. But like me personally, I'm open-minded when it comes to the stuff like that. I think it's about equal when it comes to the footwork stuff. Chris can nail Michael's footwork pretty good. I think Michael Jackson's Black Panther dance is the most iconic video used. And like, let's say like it's a song that Michael Jackson didn't make a video for. I think I see that clip more times in a unofficial video than anything for Michael Jackson. It's a really good choreography. They didn't really go to waste, but I feel like it went to waste because it should have been on the video. That should have been something like, that video could have been used for the original Escape, Streetwalker. A lot of things could have used that. Hell, that even could have been a Dangerous video. Now, here comes a part of the video, like I said earlier. This is where Michael Jackson's dance moves are very limited compared to Chris Brown, because Michael Jackson really did classic dance moves. He really made his own dance moves. What Chris got Michael beat at, Chris does every dance move. You know what I mean? Chris could do the Dougie. Michael Jackson's not doing the Dougie. Chris will backflip off the damn wall. Chris will do, if you make a dance move Monday, Chris will have it down pat by Tuesday or earlier than that. Michael Jackson couldn't do that. You know what I mean? No disrespect to Michael Jackson at all, but this is the part that Chris hasn't beat when it comes to crump, whatever, stomp, whatever. Chris got that down pat. Now, don't get me wrong. Even if Michael Jackson was still alive, I don't think he would perfect that, because that's not his style. But what Chris have the upper hand on Michael Jackson is Chris made every dance move his style. Michael made his dance move his style. In that way. So I feel like this is the part of the video where Chris starts to dominate. But in Michael's defense, Michael only did the dance moves that were available to him in the 70s. In the 70s, nobody was crumping, nobody was doing the Dougie, nobody was doing the shoot dance like we do now. So Michael's dance moves are really limited compared to what they are now, so I have to take that in accountability as well. But still, I just don't think that Michael's dance moves expanded to the point where Chris's were. And I also feel like Michael had a dancing identity. Chris does, no disrespect to Chris Brown, but Chris Brown does not have a dancing identity. He does everybody dances and makes his own. Michael had his own dance and everybody copies his dance, you know what I mean? So I feel like the reason why Chris perfects every dance move because he don't really have a dancing identity. We don't see a move to be like, damn, that's Chris Brown. Now, we say that now because he's the best dancer in the world. Chris Brown is the best dancer in the world now, but you know what I'm trying to say? I don't think Chris has a dancing identity. For example, you're not going to see Michael Jackson do that. Michael Jackson is not going to do that shit on stage. This is, like I said, this is what Chris got him beat. All right, guys, that's the video. You guys comment down below who you guys think the better dancer is, Chris Brown or Michael Jackson. Personally, I think in terms of stage performance, stage presence, and working the crowd, Michael Jackson has the upper hand. When it comes to just stage performance, dancing, Michael Jackson has flawless dance. I couldn't see a mistake in Michael Jackson's stage performances. In terms of perfecting dance, the craft of dancing, period, and taking it to a level beyond, Chris Brown is the better dancer in that aspect, because Chris Brown backflips, he does Michael Jackson dances, does anybody that makes a dance, Chris is going to do it. Michael Jackson had a dance and identity, and Michael Jackson only needed to do his dances. Michael Jackson didn't really need to prove anything. Chris Brown, coming up in a very tough industry, he had to prove everything. So he had to prove that he can do everything Michael Jackson can do and more. When it comes to doing Michael Jackson's dancing, Chris is not going to do Michael Jackson's dance better than Michael. Of course not, because Michael created the dance moves himself. It's really tough because these are my ultimate two favorite artists, so it's really tough. But I have to go with, when it comes to just pure dancing, incorporating every dance move, you got to give the edge to Chris Brown, because Chris Brown can do more than Michael Jackson can on the dance floor. Michael Jackson can give you some moves for his time. That stuff that Michael doing for his time was amazing, and it still is to this day. It's never going to be underappreciated. Michael Jackson's music's going to live on through my generation younger. Hell, I'm 23 years old, and I only listen to Michael Jackson and Chris Brown. His music is going to live on with my generation, my kids' generation, and grandkids, and so on and so on. So the memory will never be lost. I appreciate all the Michael Jackson fans commenting on my video, liking my video, subscribing to my channel. You guys don't know how positive that is for me to see, people share their feelings about my favorite two artists as well. Same thing with the Chris Brown fans. I appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel and commenting on my videos. Chris Brown and Michael Jackson, they have some similarities. People may not like Chris Brown, and people may not like Michael Jackson, but they have beautiful fans. That's one thing I have to say. They got some great fans and a great fan base, and I'm glad that we could have a common interest on my channel. It's your boy King Voss. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment on this video. It's your boy King Voss. I'm out of y'all. Peace.